All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And this video is, wow, it's pretty crazy. Once again, we're talking about our favorite person in the world to talk about, our favorite thing. Oh, it just makes us so happy. We're talking about YouTube. Oh, God. So today, or not today, but in the last couple days, YouTube has rolled out another new feature. Now, I know everybody loved YouTube's last feature that they came out with, where they just removed a feature, notably the dislike button. And, I know everybody was just so overjoyed by that. I mean, it was such a thrilling experience. Everybody was so happy. It's not like almost every creator on the platform said, why are you doing this? And YouTube just absolutely didn't care. Today we have an even more fun one. YouTube is now blocking smaller creators' videos. Now you may be thinking, why would YouTube do this? And to that, I say, I don't know. Why would YouTube do this? What could be the reason that YouTube would block smaller creators' videos? Now, just to start off, let's go back to, within the last decade or two, right? We're going to rewind through history back to when YouTube was created, right? YouTube's motto was broadcast yourself. Broadcast yourself. It was, you can be a normal, everyday person that works a normal job, has a normal life, does nothing, lives in a normal house. You could live in a fucking trailer. You could live in a tent. You could be homeless for all YouTube cared. It was pretty much, this is your place for you to upload a video online to get views from the public. And, who knows? Maybe you could have a viral hit that gets millions of views overnight and you're thrust into the spotlight as, you go from zero to fucking hero, right? That was how YouTube began, hence the name YouTube. I mean, it's literally you before tube, meaning you broadcast yourself or you make your own videos for people to see. It's not corporate tube. It's not fucking Netflix, right? Where you have to be a producer to put your work out onto the platform or anything like that. It's supposed to be the normal everyday person can make any kind of video. I mean, they could make a feature film for all YouTube cares and release it onto YouTube. Get views from the general public, have free videos out there for people to watch, just, stuff like that. And obviously YouTube got bought out by Google. And so that now makes YouTube a much more corporate kind of, I can't think of the word, business. It makes YouTube much more of a business than just a place for you to upload your videos, right? YouTube's about advertising. There's advertisements. People now get paid from YouTube. YouTube's probably like a multi-billion-dollar company under Google and just stuff like that, right? Obviously, YouTube has grown to a number unprecedented, or unexpected by the people who originally created YouTube with the whole slogan of broadcast yourself, blah, 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 right? But that doesn't mean you can just take away everything YouTube, because they've now, and this is where we get into the meat of this video and the main points of this video, they have now put a block on smaller creators. Now, me, a smaller creator myself, I've obviously talked about other issues pertaining to other smaller creators, mostly around YouTube's awful copyright system and obviously the removal of the dislike button. We talked about that a lot, and stuff like that. But they've never truly affected me. I mean, yes, I've gotten a copyright strike or two on my videos. Nicki Minaj will inevitably steal my first dollar from YouTube now because she has copyright claimed one of my videos. So thank you for that. But, you know, and that screws some smaller YouTubers, right? It really does. It really messes them up. You know, videos getting demonetized, stuff like that. It's obviously bad for a lot of smaller creators, but I've never truly been personally affected by something like this because obviously it's like, okay, I can avoid that. Now they have a new thing, and this new thing is really bad. All I can say is it's probably the worst thing yet. If it keeps being used in the current way it's being used, it might be okay. But if it expands to more of the website or of the platform, then chances are it's going to be bad. Because once again, they've released something with zero feedback from their community because YouTube just doesn't give a shit what people have to say. Obviously, we can see this with Team YouTube on Twitter, who doesn't give a fuck about anything except for when creators say, hey, at Team YouTube, what happened to my channel? And Team YouTube responds with, oh, we don't know. We'll get back to you soon, and then never gets back to those creators. We see this all the time. YouTube doesn't give a shit about its community. That's just the simple fact right there. And so this has now led them to roll out this brand new thing of just straight up blocking people's videos. Now, I don't mean like they're shadow banning them or they're just not letting videos play or they're just, you know, doing a bunch of shady stuff where people can't really see. No, they're telling everybody that the video is blocked. They're going on to videos, and there's now a new thing that's similar to, you know, when you see that thing, if maybe you won't relate to this very much if you live in the United States. Of course, me, myself, I hardly ever see it. I've only ever seen it on like 2 or 3 videos I've actually wanted to watch. But it'll come up with a little notice, and it'll say, you know, this video is blocked in your country. You can't access this video. You know, click here to return to the home screen or whatever. Or it'll be like, a better example, I guess, would be age-restricted videos. It'll say, you know, this video is age-restricted, sign in to watch it if you're not signed in. Or if you are signed in, you sometimes still get it saying this video is age-restricted. You know, are you sure you want to watch this, right? They're now just doing that on small content. It's a new thing, and it says, you know, basically, this is not word for word, but it's along the lines of, this video is blowing up, this video is popular, you know, but due to lack of creator history or something, you know, please subscribe if you want to watch this video. So basically, you cannot watch a video unless you are subscribed to a person, a small creator. Now, just think about that, right? A small creator such as myself, who basically relies on self-promoting their videos to people who often are not subscribed, because what? I really only have a few of my 300 subscribers that regularly watch my content. And then I'll have a few more that occasionally watch my content when it's a video that catches on or something like that. But I'm not having all of my subscribers watch my content all the time. That would be incredible. But, you know, YouTube just doesn't work like that. Obviously, when you're subscribed to somebody, sure, you might love watching their videos one day, but the next day you just might not feel like watching them. Or, you know, you'll come back to them in a couple months, or you just want to let some videos build up or something like that, right? So now, if you need to be subscribed to watch a video, sure, this might have the effect of, it might give people a few more subscribers here and there, but their videos will generally reach a much lower audience. Like, I have videos, for example, that get hundreds of views sometimes. I have videos that have gotten thousands of views, right? So my YBR videos are like 4,000, 5,000 views. I don't have 5,000 subscribers. I have I have like not even a tenth of that or something. So it's good that my video can get out to that many people. And it's good for other smaller creators. I'm sure you've seen videos out there with, a couple thousand, maybe a couple 10,000 views from creators that have like 200 or 300 subscribers, such as myself, right? I'm sure you've come across a couple of those and thought, oh, this was a cool video, but, maybe I don't want to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't really follow, what I like. This was just an interesting video. This was a fluke, but I did like the video, so I'm glad I got to watch it. You just can't do that anymore because the way YouTube used to work was you would subscribe to your favorite creators. You would be a fan of those creators, right? You would go through the website, you would find maybe 20, 30, 40 people that you really liked, and you would subscribe to them. And that would give you a lot of, free content, free videos to watch. You would get notifications, you would be good to go. YouTube later changed this to now when you subscribe to somebody, you are really just subscribed. You're not really going to get notifications or anything like that. Instead, you have to hit a little tiny bell icon, go through a whole drop down of what notifications you would like to receive, and then maybe 50% chance that YouTube will actually send you those notifications. Because I'm going to be honest, YouTube doesn't send my notifications out a lot of the time. And I know this because I have people that I know in real life that watch my videos and have my notifications on just to support me. They don't watch every video. But there's a couple people that have their notifications on just to support me. And they tell me, hey, I didn't get a notification for your video that just went out because I post Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's a pretty regular upload schedule. So, a lot of people know, oh, wow, I'm not getting notifications. So already YouTube screwed creators then, but they took it a step further now where you subscribe to somebody just if you want to watch their video. That's it. You might not even like the creator. You don't know because you've never watched any of their videos. Because you have to subscribe to even watch a video, which, why? I mean, it basically takes away the whole purpose of the subscribe button. I mean, what's the point? A subscribe button or your subscriber count used to be how you would measure your fans. Like, oh, wow, how many people do I actually have that like my videos, that were willing to subscribe to my channel and, like my content? Now you can't do that. Now it's, oh, maybe these people just wanted to watch one of my videos that was blowing up. So, pretty dumb. Now, I will give YouTube some credit here, okay? It's not on every video at the moment. It's not on every video. It's not on every small channel's video. It is largely centered around videos and live streams pertaining to the whole issue in Canada right now, the whole trucking issue in Canada, which if you don't know what's going on with that, it's pretty much Canada has said you have to be vaccinated. If you're like a trucker to cross the border and stuff like that, you pretty much have to be vaccinated. And obviously, there's a lot of anti-vaxxers out there that made them very angry. And so they have been blocking the highways and stuff like that and, protesting, doing their thing, right? So a lot of it is on that. And obviously, in these last couple years that COVID has existed and the vaccine has existed and stuff like that, it's been difficult for social media platforms to really regulate that information because there's a lot of people spreading, what is deemed as misinformation out there. about the vaccine, about the virus in general, about just, everything like that. There's a lot of false information. There's a lot of dangerous information. There's just a ton of stuff like that going on. And social media platforms have been definitely, not on the upper hand, not on the front foot with dealing with this stuff. It's obviously something that's hard to do. And so with it being something so hard to do, I do see why YouTube is doing something like this, especially since it mainly only affects live streams from what I've heard. It's hardly been placed on any videos or anything like that. So I do get that it's a way to kind of police misinformation and stuff like that, kind of like Instagram, where it's like, are you sure you want to view this? There could be misinformation in this video, and Facebook and Twitter and, all those other social medias and the way that they deal with it. It is kind of YouTube's answer to that. But any like COVID-19 related video, YouTube at least was, I'm not sure if they still are, but there was that thing that would appear under videos where it said this video contains information about COVID-19. Click here to learn more about COVID-19 or something like that, right? And so it's just so weird. It's so weird why they would do this, more. Because, okay, even if these people are spreading misinformation, one, what if you're a person that just wants to see the other side? I mean, obviously, that's recommended to everybody. If you believe in something, you should always take a look at the other side too. So what if, somebody comes across one of these videos that sounds interesting and comes from the other side perspective, and they just want to watch it. They don't want to support the creator because obviously it's something they don't believe in, but they want to get a feel for the other side. And maybe they don't want, Ben Shapiro's take on it, or, somebody like that, or Hassan, or, some huge influential figure out there. Maybe they just want like the average person's take. They can't do that anymore unless they want to subscribe. And so that's really where the issue comes in. It's just like, why? I mean, what is the point, It's just why is that point there? I can kind of see the reasons, but it doesn't make sense. And on top of that, if these people are spreading misinformation, why would YouTube want people subscribing to them more? If anything, it should be you should watch the video and then decide, oh, I agree with this, I'm going to subscribe, or I don't agree with this, I'm not going to subscribe. And lack of creator history, like that's just so broad. I mean, what does that mean? Does that mean they've uploaded one video and it's blowing up? Or does that mean they don't have the amount of subscribers and likes and stuff like that, which would obviously hurt a lot more small YouTubers? Because yes, I'm a small YouTuber, but I put out a lot of content. I'm sure you can see that by looking at my channel. I've put out well over 100 videos in my few years on YouTube, mostly in this last year with this new upload schedule. I've put out a lot of videos. I mean, if you think about it, it's 52 weeks in a year. I think we're hitting a year of my upload schedule in like April or something. Or maybe not. Oh no, I think it's August. Yeah, I think it's August. But, oh no, it probably is April. It is April. So yeah, that means I have, roughly 104 videos just from this. Of course, I've had like 15 or so other videos outside of that. So I have like over 100 videos. So does that mean it would affect somebody like me who's put out, hours upon hours of content? Or is it just affecting these people who have one video that blow up? It's really weird. It's just strange that you would make somebody subscribe before watching a video from the channel. It's so weird. It's so outlandish. And it's just, I mean, it's honestly like, imagine if, I don't know. Imagine if you, who knows? Imagine if you went to Disneyland, okay, right? Disneyland, an amusement park that has blown up. And you went to go to Disneyland and it was like, okay, so you can't go into Disneyland because lack of amusement park history or something like that, or lack of developmental history, or I don't know, something like that, right? And it's just like, what? Like, why? Who cares? I want to go see for myself what this is. But it's like, lack of developmental history. Go do 15 jumping jacks, spin around, and make sure you have a Disney Plus subscription, and then we'll let you in. It's just so weird. Or like another example, say you wanted to buy a product off of, say, Amazon, for example, and it's like, oh, this product is really popular right now. We can't let you buy it. So if you want to buy it, you need to get Amazon Prime and watch 15 shows off of Amazon Prime, and then you can buy this product. Or you need to pay this, the entrepreneur came up with this product, $5 extra as a purchase fee because they've blown up. Like, why? I mean, why as a viewer do you need to do that? Why as a viewer do you need to subscribe? And why as a content creator do you need people subscribe to you to watch your videos? Obviously, you could watch a video without being subscribed. I'm sure that there's people who watch my videos from time to time and they're not subscribed. There's channels I watch. Yeah, I like their content, but I've just never gotten around to subscribing. But I still watch them. I still support them in different ways. And eventually I probably do end up subscribing because I think, oh, wow, I still haven't subscribed to this dude. Oh, let me hit that subscribe button. I probably wouldn't do that if the channel popped up and it said, you have to subscribe. I mean, okay, how do I know this video is even good? How do I know that I like what the person has to say? I mean, how do I know stuff like that? It's really dumb. It's really dumb. It's another dumb YouTube feature. I know I sound like a broken record. I've said this now for the past 2 or 3 YouTube features that have come out. I know I sound like a broken record in saying that it's dumb. It doesn't help creators. It doesn't help the platform. It doesn't help anybody. It makes everything worse. And as much as I sound like a broken record, I feel like I have to say that because I'm not the only one saying that. And there's millions of people that sound like a broken record in saying that, yet YouTube doesn't care. YouTube will not do anything. They will not address those concerns. They just act like their entire community of users don't exist. I mean, they literally act like it's talk show hosts, huge creators with 20 million plus subscribers or something. And I don't know, and advertisers. That's all YouTube listens to. They don't listen to the actual large number of not only smaller creators like myself and like other people out there that are really trying to do YouTube just as a passion and just try and create it out of nothing, but also to those middle of the road creators who sit at right around a couple 100,000 to 1 million subscribers, such as YBR. I mean, it took months for people to listen to what him and his community had to say of, hundreds of thousands of people. So if YouTube isn't going to listen to millions of people behind an issue, and I've even seen bigger creators have issues with stuff such as the dislike button disappearing, and YouTube still doesn't care. It's a real lack of care from YouTube. It's quite honestly heartbreaking, especially as somebody who grew up with YouTube and always wanted to make YouTube videos of my own, to see YouTube more and more crushing small creators now that I'm able to have my chance and I'm able to make videos and I'm able to do this stuff and really give it my best shot, YouTube now crushes it. And I know I don't speak for myself here either. I speak for hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of small creators on YouTube who share very similar stories to me, which is why I do like to highlight, creators I really like sometimes. For example, I just did a video on Kane Pixels, the creator of the Backrooms. Either that just came out or that will be coming out as one of the next couple videos. That's why I do stuff like that, because he is a smaller creator at heart. Obviously, he just kind of blew up, but he's in that same boat. He's only 16. He's probably also grown up with YouTube, watching YouTubers, gave it a shot, and luckily it worked out for him. But there's so many other ones who it doesn't, and it's discouraging. And it's even more discouraging when you have YouTube as a platform seeming to be against you. So I know this was a long video. I know I kind of rambled for a really long time about certain things, but I really did feel strongly about this one when I saw it. I thought, oh my God, what is YouTube doing? This is terrible. I was a little relieved to find out that it was just on, politically motivated content and, kind of radical content and stuff like that. I was relieved to see that, especially that it's only really popped up on live streams. But it's still bad that kind of programming exists in general, because who knows when YouTube decides it's time to rule this out to everybody, It's time to put this on any video that's blowing up. Who knows? So I really just did feel strongly about it. I really wanted to get my opinion known, and hopefully you guys can relate with me on that or agree with me on that. Even if you don't make videos of your own, hopefully you can see why this is so bad. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot to me. Make sure you hit that like button, and also please subscribe. So hopefully I'm not caught out when YouTube could possibly be coming for all of the small channels. So please subscribe. Let's try and get to 500 subscribers by the end of this year. I think we could do it. We got to 300 last year. That was awesome. So let's shoot for 500 this year. I know we can do it. But thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot to me that you guys are here watching my videos. It really does. And as always, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.